Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the last meeting in this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they've played since 2011. Juiced-up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. The final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And, man, last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carry. Tackled there.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. So a 3 and out on the first possession. They'll have to kick it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Texas's offense gets their first crack now. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
It's scanning the field. It's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
The pocket breaking down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Ouch. Late contact with the quarterback. An obvious call. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. He breaks free. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed, but the Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big 4th down coming up.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals or it can cost you at any moment.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Moss. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Reed. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. The ball is loose in the backfield. Scooped up in the defense.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Split backfield here. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now the offense has reached the red zone. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, he breaks free. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback keeps the football. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Using his legs, it's Moss. And tackled there by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Snags the quick throw. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. With the catch, it's Moore. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. He'll hand it off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important third down play coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Reed. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds an open target on the left side. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback still with the football. Loses the ball behind the line. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On the run, it's Moss. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. You know, on an option play, you're trying to get the ball to the edge of the line of scrimmage to be able to pitch it off of the end man. Instead, this big defensive tackle just blows this play up.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the slant pattern. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Gets made on the left side. And the defense wraps him up.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. It's a quarterback keeper. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Now they'll run a draw play. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. The Longhorns will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds, takes the returner out of play. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Gonna run it. It's Moss. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call. and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down. So we'll have to check that out. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. QB decides to keep it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the ground, it's Moss. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. coverage team brings down the returner. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The quarterback keeps it on the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff on a counter. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Dropping back. It's Manning. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. See him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that didn't work. You talk about filling a hole and making the right read. This big defensive tackle just blew that play up and got them moving backwards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Manning. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught out of the 20. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the back gets the football. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Ah, here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at third down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a first down.
And they'll give it to the back. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Powering through.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it in the open. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. The receiver makes the catch. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Cut quickly. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here's the option play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think that was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Longhorns offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, the last meeting in this great rivalry was historic. First time as SEC rivals. First time they played since 2011. Juiced-up environment in Aggieland. Texas handled business, actually dominated the game. The final score doesn't indicate that.
Chris, I'm with you. And one of the benefits, I think, of Texas joining the SEC is getting this rivalry back for college football fans and for these players. And, man, last year, what a conservative approach by Texas. A lot of firepower on that offense, but they relied on their defense to slow down Marcel Reed and just win the game by running the football. And they're able to get out of College Station with a win.
Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Muscles past the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Manning. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. That's nice execution to pick up the 1st down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw.
End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And, Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys. ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country, and he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he dropped it! Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's contact on the throw. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Moss. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for three. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Now it's second down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Personal foul gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. They're going to run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Very late hit on the quarterback. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Egregious roughing the passer call. Automatic first down. Let's hope the quarterback is okay. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. QB decides to keep it here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to throw. It's Manning. He gets loose. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back at zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And it's a bunch formation. Quick pass, the catch is made. Spins away from the defender. And he's into the end zone, but there's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be. after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it falls incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, they trust the running game on 3rd down there and come up with a huge chunk play.
Chris, to me, it looked like the defense was just selling out to try to come up with a stop on 3rd down. And once the back got the yards he needed, he looked a little bit surprised. He was still on his feet and looked around and saw that he had room to run and picked up some big yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold he's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a first down. To throw, it's Manning. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Second down after that run on the previous play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. Broken up nicely. And there is a flag on the play back in the offensive hit area. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a third down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Quick throw, the catch is made. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. A quick throw out left, complete. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Aggies will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Third down coming up after that running play. To the air, it's Reed. Pass complete on a crosser. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Third down after that running play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
The Aggies will have to punt this one away. And he's got it at the 15. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Throwing the football here on 3rd down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handing off on the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll run the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. To throw, it's Reed. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They cap the drive with 6 points.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Moore. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So here comes a challenging 3rd down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a 4th down decision. The receiver grabs it. They're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the personal foul on the defense here in overtime, that could be a very costly mental mistake. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to throw again. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone, but the officials signaling out of bounds. A huge break for the offense. That's an emotional moment in this hard-fought game, but that personal foul call in OT could be really, really costly. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
What a job of answering it, coming up with that touchdown. Good throw by the quarterback, put a touchdown on the board, and now with all this momentum, man, part of me really wants to just try to end it right here and go for two for the victory.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. And they tack on the extra point. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll give it to the running back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff taken following the right tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they hand it off to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. He hands it to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. And the field goal is good. And they jump back in front. So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Manning. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And looking to throw now on first down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's in. It's a touchdown. They win the game. A double overtime classic.
Oh, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.